Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Scola. Today we're going to be talking about props. Props are crucial when it comes to having a personal practice both at home or in the studio. I used to think that props would mean that maybe I wasn't as good in my practice, and it was just a lot of ego around using props, like, I don't need that, I'm better than that. And I actually injured myself fairly often because I wasn't using props and I wasn't practicing properly. So when I actually started using props, I discovered that not only were they helpful, but they actually allowed me to go deeper into poses and experience poses the way they were meant to be and safely. So now instead of tearing a tendon while trying to drop into my splits, I can use, say, blocks on either side to help kind of lift my hips and my body out of my splits, so that way I can then work my way down to my edge without going past it. So blocks are really great to help bring the ground to you, as well as in like restorative and yin style classes or flows. They can help prop your body so you're able to relax that much deeper instead of holding on and potentially injuring yourself that way or not allowing yourself to fully relax. Next, I love bolsters. Bolsters come in all shapes and sizes. I have two ginormous ones, and then I have some smaller, thinner ones. These are especially great in restorative kind of poses when you just want to relax into something fully and hold the pose for like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's just really relaxing, especially if you had a hard workout the day before, and so you want to work on those like softer connective tissues and the more cooler, subtle energy of yoga. I highly recommend getting bolsters. You can always rest your torso, your back, drape your legs over them. They're just really amazing to have. And straps. I love yoga straps because they help to bring your body to you. It's like an extension of your arms. So say you're in forward fold and you can't quite reach your toes. If you first place the strap around your foot and then extend, that's almost like you are holding your foot. So again, you can safely and effectively work your way to eventually being able to grab your foot with your actual hand. This is especially great, say, in dancer's pose when you have your leg behind you or mermaid and you're trying to bring your foot to your head. You can, again, it's just an extension, so then you can safely work to getting to that full expression of the pose. And next, I'm sitting on it, is a yoga blanket. So typically the Mexican blankets I have found are the best in terms of like length and width. I have a specific way in which I fold them, and most teachers fold them, which you can find in one of my yoga etiquette videos on how to fold a yoga blanket. But not only is this great for, again, like the yin or restorative poses, to have halfway folded hot dog style, taking up the length of my mat to help just kind of soften my mat, make it more comfortable, make it softer on my knees and my spine. But it's also great if, like how I was just sitting on it, you have just your hips on it so you can practice your meditation, or even fold up to rest your forehead, or again your torso, or soften your knee. So blankets are really diverse, and then at the end I like to drape the blanket over me in Savasana since I tend to be pretty cold in my body. But those are my favorite props to use. I have a whole plethora of props that I'm not even mentioning here, but again, if you want to deepen your at-home personal practice, I highly recommend investing in at least these kinds of props. And if you want to find out which other kinds of props are good to use, leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. Be on the lookout for my online yoga program, so that way you go from confused and lost in your practice to fully knowledgeable and confident in structuring and building your personal yoga flows that are tailored to your needs, knowing exactly what, when, and how to practice things. Thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.